Christmas, everyone. I just woke up like 5 seconds ago and I'm just like so exhausted and it's Christmas. I wish there was snow on the ground. I'm hoping when I look out my window there's snow everywhere, but I just know that that's not the case. So that's okay. It just doesn't feel like Christmas when there's not snow everywhere. But it is Christmas, so ho ho ho. I think we're about to have mimosas and cinnamon rolls, so I'm very excited about that. And we're having pasta at my aunt's house, and I'm really excited about that. We're eating pasta from this place that I've never been, but I've always wanted to eat at. We got it like catered or something, so I'm fucking lit for that. Like, give me the pasta. I love pasta on Christmas. I saw somewhere that people eat oyster stew for Christmas. I've never done that. Or like they eat oyster stew on Christmas Eve. I, for one, have never done that. But let me know if anyone else has, because I don't know what that tastes like. Oyster stew. I don't like oysters. I've tried to like oysters because I feel like if you like oysters, you're just automatically like cool. But every time I eat them, I just like can't. I think it's a texture thing. They also just like look really gross to me. So not a fan of oysters. So I don't know if I would like oyster stew. But now that I heard it's like a tradition people do, I'm kind of wanting to try oyster stew. All right, you guys, my eyes are a little bit more open and I'm ready to speak words. So this past weekend, I got back to Omaha on Friday and I landed at like 7:30 p.m. or something. And the airport was insane. I've never seen this many people at the airport in my whole life, but obviously I was expecting that because it's the holidays, it's Christmas, it's time to let it snow. So it was crazy in the airport. And I have this problem with the airport where like there just needs to be more rules in there. I was going to grab my bag at the baggage claim, and there were like 3 different groups of people from 3 different planes all standing at the same baggage claim. And I just don't understand why people are like huddled around it when bags aren't even coming yet, you know? Like, everyone take a step back. And the bags started coming, and like the whole time the bags were coming, I'm like, I don't even remember any of these people being on my plane. And then after, like 20 bags came out, they're like, by the way, this carousel is only for Midway, Airport, Chicago, whatever, Las Vegas, you're at a different one. And then like all these people leave. But it just feels like people are gonna like fight in there because why are you guys like huddled around the carousel thing? Like, I can't even see if my bag's coming out with this many randoms hurtling over it, Like, everyone just breathe and take a step back. I just can't see if my bag's coming. But got my bag, and then I was really tired, and I was like, I shouldn't go out. But one of my friends just graduated college. So I was like, I obviously have to go celebrate her because what the hell, like I have to go celebrate my friend. So I got ready and we went to a bar, and I really didn't have intentions of getting that drunk. My intentions were just to like, I don't know what my intentions were, but I had like a drink before. I had a Cutwater. I'm kind of obsessed with Cutwaters right now. I know that they're like so high in alcohol that it's scary, and I blame the Cutwaters for everything that happens after this. I drank an espresso martini Cutwater. It was a 10 out of 10. I think I only had one and like maybe one shot. And then we went to the bar, and right when we walked in, everyone's like, shots! And I'm like, okay, Avi. So we take shots and just had a good time. There was karaoke going on. The vibes were up. Everything was great. And then me and one of my friends, for some reason, started doing the splits everywhere. Like, we were doing the splits nonstop. I didn't even realize that I could still jump into the splits. Like, I knew that I was still really flexible, But I didn't realize that I could literally still jump into the splits and just be doing the splits everywhere. So we were doing the splits everywhere. I think we did the splits at the bar. We did the splits in the street. We did the splits like so many times at our house. And I have all these videos on my phone of us just doing the splits everywhere because according to our sober friend that drove us, she said that we would just be doing the splits. And in these videos, we just keep looking at each other. And then we just fall into the splits. And then, like, if she would do the splits, I would have to do the splits right after. Or if I would do the splits, she would have to do the splits. So we just did so many splits everywhere. And my leg is, like, in pain from how many times we did the splits because I wasn't even, like, prepared to be doing all that. I wasn't even stretched out. I haven't done the splits in so long. So to jump into the splits like that is just like a little bit crazy of me. But after that all occurred, that was on Friday. Saturday came around and one of our friends had a Christmas pregame party. And I was on freaking X game mode, which also I told my mom, like, I was on X Games last night. And she was like, "What did you take?" I'm like, "No, like, I was just being crazy." So I just have to preface that because I didn't do drugs, anyone, okay? I don't do drugs. I just was in a crazy mood, if you don't know what me saying X game modes mean. But we went out to one of my favorite bars, and there was, like, actually no one there. But the security guard started talking to me, and I was like, "Will you buy us shots?" And he was like, I don't know what he said. So then I called him a bitch. I was like, "Okay, bitch." And then he's like, "Well, no, I'm definitely not buying you shots." I'm like, okay. So he ended up buying us shots, obviously, because he's a real one. And we took tequila shots, and then we went to a different bar where more people were at. And I feel like I took like 10 tequila shots this night. Like, I actually think I took so many. I consumed so many shots. There was a group of people there that I knew, and they, like, played a game, and this is, like, just so embarrassing. So, basically, one of the guys in this little group, like, owns my favorite bar, and he was with bartenders and people from that bar that we know just because we go to that bar so frequently. And I went over to them to say hi to them, and then I just, like, walked away. And then I went back over to them, and they were like, "Oh!" And then someone was yelling at one of the guys, like, "You owe the next round now. She came back over here." I'm like, wait, what? I was just a bet. They, like, betted on who had to buy the next round if I came back up to them and said more words. Like, is that embarrassing of me, or is that embarrassing of them? I didn't know how to feel. I felt confused. So I just walked away again because I was like, wait, am I even a part of the shots that they just bet on? Do I even get to be involved in that bet? Like, I feel like I should be involved in the bet considering it was about me, but I've never had something like that happen to me before, so first time for everything. I also saw this man that one time tried to punch me in the noggin. Yes, I said a man. A man tried to punch me in the noggin one time. That story is for another day. But after that, we're standing at the bar, and there's this man next to us, and we start talking about random things, and he told me he was a pilot based out of Chicago and blah, 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 and also, like, lives in Omaha. I don't really know how that all works. Like, are you based somewhere and you don't live there? But he was saying that stuff. He's a pilot, lives where he lives, and he starts buying us shots, and basically he just followed us everywhere from that point on. I didn't think in the moment that this man was that creepy. Like, I thought he was just, like, I thought he just wanted to buy us a bunch of drinks for some reason, but my friend said that he asked them all, like, 5 times if I was single, and they kept being like, yeah. But they were like, at first we were like, should we tell him she's single, because I guess he was obsessed with me. why are you so obsessed with me? I don't know. But then I was kind of getting the vibe that maybe this guy was really weird, because I had a group of guys came up to me and they're like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, that guy's really weird. And I was like, oh, we'll just call him Jimmy. That wasn't his actual name, but I'm like, oh, that's just Jimmy. He's okay. He's just buying us things. And they're like, okay. And then we went to another bar with Jimmy, and the bartender, because he was giving us like a whole speech about how he's like awkward or something. I don't really know the context, but the bartender was like laughing, and she's like, are you okay? I'm like, this is just Jimmy. Jimmy's just being Jimmy. I don't know. We met him like an hour ago, and he's just came everywhere with us. So Jimmy it is. But he invited us to an after party, and we were like, no. We gotta go. So he called his friends and was like, I'm getting friend-zoned hardcore right now. I have to go. These girls hate me. I'm sorry, Jimmy, but I really appreciate all the free beverages tonight.
Hello, guys. I'm back. I don't know what I was talking about last time I was speaking, but I just ordered my New Year's Eve outfit. Obviously, way too fucking late. I should have ordered this weeks ago. And normally back in the day, I was always a prepared person. I would order things ahead of time, weeks in advance, plan everything out, had my shit together. And for the past 2 years, I just leave everything for the last minute. Like when I want to look hot on my birthday or on New Year's Eve or some event, if I'm going on a trip, anything, I just, for some reason, don't order clothes. I don't even start looking until 2 days before, and then I get annoyed and stressed that I don't have my items. So I just placed an order through Revolve because apparently they have 2-day shipping, and it says my order will get there on New Year's Eve. So fingers crossed that happens and that life is good and that my outfit fits. I also ordered a hat that says something about tequila and good vibes. Did I need that? Definitely not, but I just really wanted it. It was just speaking to me. I read it and I was like, that's the most true statement. That's the truest statement I've ever read in my whole life. Poetry. There's poetry on that hat. So I clicked order, and I'm embarrassed, and I am like, do I reach out to the help desk? So I ordered this outfit, and it did my shipping address, and it put my name as Hot Mama Air again. What the fuck is up with that? I know that it did that for the bagel situation a while ago, and they couldn't find my bagel order, and everyone's looking for my bagel, and then there's no bagel named Erica, and it was Hot Mama Air. But I just ordered a Revolve clothing outfit, and it's shipping to my apartment as Hot Mama Airs. That's embarrassing, but also I think that's okay, right? I don't need to reach out to customer service and be like, yeah, I'm Hot Mama Air, I am her, identify as Hot Mama Air, but my real name's Erica Nayland, because people ship things with fake names, right? Famous people, isn't Megan Fox ordering her stuff as Samantha Joanne or something? So maybe they just think I'm super famous, and that I can't go by Erica Nayland, and that I need to go by Hot Mama Air. That's just what I'm gonna think. Let me know if I should be reaching out to customer service or something, but honestly, by the time that you hear these words, you're gonna that'll be too late. So I'll just ask someone else. But New Year's Eve is on its way. Also, guys, before we get into New Year's Eve being on its way, the air in Nebraska is something's wrong with it. I think it's really dry or something, because every single time that I've came back here, my lips get so dry, and I'm constantly putting Vaseline all over my face, and I got kind of used to coming back here and my lips falling off my body. But this time around, not only are my lips falling off my body, but my nose and my chin are also falling off my body. Like my nose is peeling, my chin is peeling, my lips are peeling, everything's peeling, okay? So that's happening. I literally have like a Vaseline face mask on me right now. I don't know if that's a thing, but I've made it a thing ever since I was a child. I have been putting Vaseline all over my face, all over my feet. I think it just makes me very soft. Don't worry, I don't use the same Vaseline. You know, we don't need to get into it. But know that I use different Vaseline on my feet than my face, okay? Like, don't think that I am double dipping in the Vas to put onto my feet, okay? Don't think that. I'm not that kind of gross person. I'm like really embarrassed about this order. I just texted my friend and was like, dude, this is so embarrassing because she was there for the bagel scene. She knows what the fuck is up, and I need her assistance. But let's talk about what we're bringing into 2025 and what is staying in 2024, because there's a lot of things that need to stay. They need to stay back. Shoo, you know, get out of here. We're leaving things. We're not bringing bad energy into 2025. 2025 just sounds so enticing. It's like the number 5. It's like a new year. I don't know. I honestly used to say, actually I still say this, that New Year's Eve is my favorite holiday just because I just love it. I love that we're all like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ball drop. Everyone's yelling. Some people are kissing. Some people are eating grapes under a table. Some people are like puking in the bathroom. You know, everyone's just doing something. And everyone's together counting down, and it's a fun time. I just went through my memories because I was like, what did I do last year? And what did I do the year before? I've never had like a spectacular New Year's Eve. I think last year I went to like some bar and I think we paid like $50 to get in. And that $50 just gets you inside. Like, it doesn't even provide you with free beverages. It just gets you inside the building. The year before, I feel like we did the same thing. Like, I feel like it's what we've been doing the past couple of years. This year, we're going to a bar and we're paying $50 for unlimited drinks. I'm like, that is a way better deal. Like, why was I paying $50 just to get inside a place with no free items going on? Like, this year, paying and getting something out of it besides the bar just getting our presents, like, sounds a lot better. So I'm excited about that. I honestly don't know where we're going. I don't know what the bar is called. I don't know any information. I should look into that. I just assume that someone will tell me. My friends will be like, this is it. You know, I'll be reminded, and then I'll go. I was gonna wear a dress because I think wearing the sparkly dress is like really cute, but I'm just not the biggest dress person. Like, I think they're adorable and perfect, and I love a mini dress. I just like suck at wearing them because I have this problem where I'm just like want to be sat crisscross applesauce all the time, and you can't be sat crisscross applesauce in a dress, obviously. So yeah, that's just like my only problem with mini dresses is I never went to cotillion, so I never learned how to be a proper lady in a dress. And so yeah, I just don't trust myself to be doing that. And like, what if I want to stand up on the table at the bar and then everyone just, you know, I don't know. I like a long dress though, but I just didn't want to go for a dress this year. I also like sparkles. I feel like the past few years I've bought like some sparkly, you know, like $80 outfit, and then I just never wear it again because I don't like typically wear sparkles. But for someone that's like wearing sparkles all the time, like, they should spend that much money on it, but like, I just am not doing that. So I ordered some black leather pants because I just needed those anyway. So I was like, and then I ordered a little black bodysuit. It does have like a little bit of sparkle going on. And then I'll probably just wear like sparkly earrings, and I have a little cheap ass sparkly bag to tie it all together. Except the only problem with the sparkly bag that I have is it doesn't fit like literally anything in it. If it's like one card, an ID, and like a mini baby lip gloss. So that's all I got. But let's dive into what we're leaving in 2024, because I just tried to come up with a list with things with my familia and no one wanted to help me. They can probably hear me right now, but no one wanted to help me come up with this list. I was like, guys, what are we leaving in 2024? And they were like, I don't know, it's your podcast. So we have some attitude going on in the house right now. Yeah. So the first thing that I think we should be leaving in 2024 is men. I don't think I have to explain that one. We're just leaving them there. They are sat. If they want to enter into our lives in 2025, they're going to have to do a little bit of work, okay? I'm seriously leaving them all in 2024. I am not going to be contacting a singular man unless they contact me. So they're stuck there until they come to me. We're done approaching them. We're done begging for their attention. We're done putting in effort where effort isn't being given. I'm leaving them there, and I'm not talking to any men in 2025 unless they talk to me first, because I said so. Next up is we are leaving guys who want to split the bill on the first date, which this is what my sister came up with. She said the guys who want to split the bill on the first date, and I was like, I feel like we left that, and like we've just like never been doing that. I have never done that. That's crazy. So if you are doing that, if you're splitting the bill with a man on the first date, we're leaving that in 2024. That is not entering 2025 with us. That's silly. That's stupid. If a man is asking you out on a date, he is paying for it. Don't ask a woman out on a date if you can't pay for the date. Just like she wouldn't ask you out on a date if she wasn't going to pay for the date. Common courtesy, common sense, my friends. We're not doing it. So if you've been doing that, stop it. Don't even ask. Don't even bother. Next, we're leaving asking for other people's opinions in 2024. I have a problem with this where when I have a situation that I'm unsure of, or like a feeling, or any sort of literally any moment in my entire life, like which gas station should I stop at, like literally anything, I'm always asking like 20 people their opinion on this said thing. And I've decided that going into 2025, I'm just not going to ask anyone their opinion, and I'm just going to do whatever I want. This could go terribly wrong. I could have like an awful 2025 by doing this. You know, you never know. You never know. But I just like want to try it out, because I feel like I'm always asking for so many opinions. Like, what should I say to this text? Like, blah, 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 blee, boo, boo. Should I wear this? Should I wear that? Blah, 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 you know? And I'm like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm leaving opinions in 2024. I'm only listening to me, myself, and I. I say that right now. I hope I stick to that. We'll see how long that lasts, but I'm just going to try to like follow my gut more. Follow my heart. The heart wants what it wants. Following her. Next, my sister's glasses. She didn't like that I wrote this one down, but my sister got these new glasses. This might seem like I'm bullying her right now, but like she's my sister, so it's fine, and she's mean to me. So my sister, I came home and she's like wearing these glasses on her face, and I was like, since when have you been blind? Like, I've had glasses since like first grade, and now I have contacts and glasses, and like I've been blind. But my sister has never once had a pair of glasses on her face. I thought she had perfect vision. Obviously, I know people's visions can change, but like I was unaware. Like, I feel like getting glasses is kind of a big deal, and I thought my family would have informed me of my sister's blindness, but they did not. And I'm like, oh, are those fake glasses? And well, actually, no. I said, are you wearing my glasses? And she got so defensive. She's like, these are my glasses. I'm like, those literally look like the glasses that I wore in third grade. Like, are those my glasses? And she's like, these are my glasses. I'm like, okay, like, when did you become blind? Like, what is going on? Are those readers? What is happening? Like, why was I not informed about this diagnosis? I'm just like feeling really left out. But they are hers. They are her glasses. They are helping her see, I would assume. I don't really know what else she would have glasses on for. I didn't really get much information because I think she was a little bit saddened that I thought they were my third grade glasses, but like I seriously thought they were. They look identical to my first ever pair of glasses in like first or third grade. Like they look identical to those. So I thought she stole them and wanted to be me. I don't know. They look just like them. So my apologies, but we're going to leave those in 2024, sister. Let's get you a new pair. Let's try out a different pair of glasses. Okay. Who else are we leaving? We are leaving whoever gave me a bad rating on my podcast and is like stalking me. I don't think I actually have a stalker, but I'm pretty sure I know. Well, I don't know, but my sister, okay, let me give you guys some more background information. Okay. So basically, when I first started the pod, this weird ass account that had this like weird, it was obviously like a fake account, but you guys know how people have like an account that's fake that they stalk people on and they'll name it something random like Susie B, I don't know, or like something, just like a random name. They have like no followers and they follow like a couple people. It's like a private account and they try to make it look like a normal person's account. So there was this account that like kept viewing all of the podcast things when I first started this. And I was like, who the fuck is this? And then like right when they started stalking all my pages, someone gave me like a 1-star rating, obviously them, who else would it be? Like, who is this random person? So I blocked them because I was like, who the fuck is this? And I just realized that Nelly started viewing all of my like actual Instagram posts and like stories and stuff. So I'm like, who is this? Like, I'm just going to block them again. But my sister said that she can find out who they are. I did not know she was in the FBI, but after this, I'm going to go show her their account and we're going to get to the bottom of it. So we're leaving them in 2024 because after we find out who they are, I'm going to block them. I have a couple ideas of like who I think it could be, but I also don't know for certain because I like can't imagine the people that I think it would be making a fake account, but I also don't know. But I'm kind of just one of those people that I don't need a fake account to like view people's stories that I want to see, like people that I don't follow or people that I'm just like stalking randomly. I kind of just will view it on my main account. Like I don't really care. Like, yeah, I'm stalking you. Yeah, I wanted to see what was in your story. Like I'm just going to look at it. So I don't know why they have a fake account. They can like totally just look and it'll be okay. But I don't know who it is. It obviously has to be someone that I have blocked. And I only have like a handful of people blocked. Well, maybe it doesn't have to be someone that I have blocked. But I feel like it is. I don't know. But we're leaving them in 2024. Adios, amigos. You're done. You're goodbye. We're leaving. Goodbye. I guess they can still listen to the podcast, but like, can you take the bad rating away and give me 5 stars? Thank you. Next up, we're leaving Elderberry in 2024. My mother told me that it would not be smart of me to retry Elderberry. She's like, if you had a bad reaction to elderberry, why would you retake elderberry? I'm like, to see if I was just having like a bad tummy ache or if it was the L to the berry that caused me the cause I was feeling, you know? I don't know if it was the L to the bear or if it was like something else. Like maybe I had a weird coffee. I don't know. Maybe I had a bad water. Maybe I had a bad egg. Like, I just don't want to blame it all on the elderberry. So, whatever. I'll blame it on the elderberry. And I will not be bringing elder into 2025. Does that mean I should take a shot of it in 2024? Probably. But, you know what? I won't do it. I won't do it. I don't want to, like, anger my mother. She's like, don't do it. Moms are like practically doctors. They know everything. So I'm like, you know what? My mom says not to take the eld. I'm not going to take the eld. I'm going to leave it in 2024. Okay? Haven't seen elderberry anywhere lately, but it better stay away from me. Next, we are leaving men that leave the toilet seat up. I've left men that leave the toilet seat up. Like, they have never been in my life. Never have I once liked a man that leaves the toilet seat up. Every time I see a man that leaves the toilet seat up, if I like literally see it happen, I'm like, ahem, Robert, get back in here and put that fucking toilet seat down. Because like, So if you guys are hanging out with men that leave the toilet seat up, just start yelling at them or barking at them or something, like, put that toilet seat down, or just leave their house. I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing that, because I'm just not here to tell someone to do it. So I might just start leaving the facility if that happens. Bye. This one hurts to say, but I have to say it. I'm leaving whiskey in 2024. I only hate to say it because, like, I wanted to like it, but I just didn't like it. People were texting me concerned when they saw I was drinking whiskey. They're like, are you okay? Are you good? Who hurt you? What happened? Who died? Like, very concerning. It also, like, kind of made me feel nauseous when I was drinking the whiskey. And I just don't want to bring it into 2024. Wait, guys, have I been saying that this whole time? I don't want to bring it into 2024. I don't know. I'm really tired. I don't want to bring that into 2025. I'm leaving whiskey in 2024. I used to take Vegas bombs a lot back in the day. Back in the day as in like 7 months ago. I haven't had a Vegas bomb in so long. I don't really like them. They always make me feel sick. And they get me way too hyper. So we're leaving everything that involves whiskey in 2024, including Vegas bombs. Get the fuck away from me. Now, I feel like I just went through a lot of things that we are leaving in 2024, and I don't really know what I'm bringing into 2025. I only know like 2 things that I know that I'm bringing into 2025. And the first thing I'm bringing into 2025, exactly at midnight, is 12 grapes. I'm going to sit under a motherfucking dirty ass bar table and I'm going to stuff 12 grapes in my mouth. I'm actually really scared to do this because I feel like 12 grapes is like a lot of grapes. And after I've had like 12 tequila shots, I'm not going to want to eat grapes. So I'm going to pick like the tiniest, babiest, tiny little mini patoonie grapes from the bag. And I'm going to put 12 grapes in my mouth and I'm going to eat them and I'm going to have the best year of my life. Good luck is coming my way and 2025 is about to be the best year of my life. So shout out the grapes. I'm already thanking them now because I'm so excited to crunch on them. My friends actually gave me the task of bringing us all grapes to the bar. And I was like, am I just supposed to like show up with a whole bucket of grapes? Like, I can't be doing that. So I'm willing to like get the grapes and baggy them up for everyone, but like I'm not bringing a bag of grapes in the bar. I don't think that's like allowed. I feel like they check your bag everywhere. I feel like I'm gonna have to like put the grapes in my pocket because if anyone steals those grapes, like I'm gonna have to start crying and be like, you don't understand what these grapes mean to me. These grapes are about to give me the best year of my life. I need to eat these like right now. So we're bringing grapes into 2025 and we are bringing in mouth tape. I haven't tried out mouth tape, but it's all over my For You page on TikTok. Mouth tape, mouth tape, mouth tape, mouth tape. Like it's everywhere. And all these like transformations of people using mouth tape. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Since when has everyone been using mouth tape? Was no one gonna like, why am I just now learning about this? I don't really know what it does, except that it makes people look like 20 times hotter. So I'm going to start ordering mouth tape, except the one that I wanted was like $12 2 days ago, and now it's $200. So I'm like, something must have gone wrong. What is happening? Why? Who? I'm scared. So that's what we're bringing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're leaving. That's what we're being a part of. I feel like there's like 100 more things that I need to leave in 2024. I'm going to have to really think about this on my plane ride home. Like, bitch, get serious. What are you actually fucking leaving in 2024? There's a lot of things that I need to leave. Let's have a great 2025. I'm freaking pumped. I think the next time I'll speak to you guys will be in 2025. I'll have to tell you guys all about the grapes. Well, I am going to go have my sister try to figure out who this creepy person is that stalks all my stories and gave me a bad rating. I'll post their picture everywhere when we find out who it is. Just kidding. I would never do that. But I'll let you guys know if you want to know who it is, if she actually finds out. If my sister finds out who this is, she actually works for the FBI, beware. Well, love you guys, and I'll see you in 2025.